Hey guys, how are we all doing? Most of you will know me as Karen from Body Life Physiotherapy. I am the mindfulness practitioner and front of house, and I've come on here today to say hi because of course I miss you all, and also in the hope that I can help somebody move through the processes that we're going through internally at the moment to make life a little bit easier and come to a stage of acceptance where we can find the silver lining and everything. Welcome to my home, and I hope you're all minding each other and keeping each other safe out there. We have to social distance at the moment, which is quite difficult, and we're very social creatures, and we I suppose thrive on connection. And at the moment we have to keep ourselves physically distanced from most people that we know in lives, bar those that we live with within our homes. And people are finding it difficult. A lot of people are finding it difficult. Some people are enjoying it. What most of us are feeling, and generally globally we're feeling, is a sense of grief and loss at the moment, because our lives are not how our lives were a couple of weeks ago, and everything has changed. We have to social distance, and this means not connecting with people the way we have before on a physical level. We miss going to our jobs at the moment, we miss going to the gym. We miss meeting friends for coffee and going for lunch and just really being socially active in a physical sense. However, not all's lost. We can interact through social media and by the phone, and you know, there's people are getting more creative. Sarah mentioned something to me today, actually. It is something they're using and it's called House Party, and the kids can all connect that way, and each kid can have a little screen, and like Travis can talk to her kids if he likes, and they can be drawing pictures and showing each other the pictures and that, which is great because Travis is the youngest of my children, and I think he's finding it quite difficult because his brothers are so much older than him. He has no small siblings to fight with or play with. So that was really good. And then, yeah, so how do we move through the stages of grief and loss? Well, we experience a lot of emotions as we move through that. And some of them are anger, denial, depression, and you know, it's quite difficult with dealing with all those emotions. And then we have regret in there as well, and we come to acceptance then finally. Now when we get to the stage of acceptance, that's where it's good to be. I'm also I suppose I also have an education in helping people that find themselves in addiction, and one of the process we use there is mind map looping through the behavioural process and identifying what's going on within ourselves. Now, it's important to feel this mentally and physically. It's really important to feel it physically as well within the body. Let's say worry, that's anxiety, and a lot of us are worrying at the moment. If we sit still, which most of us have time for now, and we give ourselves some quiet time and just feel the body, and start from your head and slowly move down your body, you know, slowly move down to the forehead, the eyes, soften the eyes, move down to your cheekbones, to your jaw, allow your jaw to drop, and then down into the neck and the upper back and the shoulders, into your arms, your chest, your torso, and down into your legs, right through to your toes. And take a bit of time, whether you're sitting still or lying on your bed or lying on the sofa, and just go through that process yourself and just feel the different sensations that you're feeling within your body. Like, are you feeling tightness in the chest? Are you feeling tension in the head or your neck? That's where we're going to hold our anxiety, and once we acknowledge it in the body, then we know it's there. Great. And then, okay, how can you move from that? Okay, so the next step would be, I've acknowledged what's going on in my body. I've acknowledged my thought process and the thoughts, the worrying thoughts I'm having in my mind. And an easy, I suppose the easiest way for fixing that in the moment is replacing it with another thought. Okay, that worrying thought is there. What am I benefiting out of that? I am not benefiting anything on a healthy level out of that. It's not doing any good for me. So I will replace that with a thought of something that makes me smile, brings warmth to my heart, brings joy to my heart, or love to my heart. And that could be thinking about somebody that you care about and that makes you smile, or it could be thinking of an experience that you had, a holiday you had, or something that you like doing, like out gardening or drawing, or something creative. It depends on the person and what experiences they have in life, what thought is going to be most beneficial there for them to replace that. And each time you find a worrying thought coming, just accept it and allow it, and then replace it with something else. That's, I suppose, the quickest way I can think of at the moment for helping people get into more of a positive thought process in the situation that we find ourselves in now. Then little things you could be doing at home, like I suppose we all have different things that we could be doing with the house, like freshening up some paint work, keeping our hygiene routine going that's been recommended to us by the HSC. I've bought seeds so I can do some planting for different flowers and vegetables with my son, and we hope to nurture them and grow them to the stage that we can plant them outside and have our own little vegetable garden. It's very healthy in situations like this as well to have something else to nurture. And whether that be a person, a pet, or a plant, they're all living, growing things, and it is really, really good to nurture plants to life and see them grow and go through the process that they grow through. For people that are in isolation, you can still contact through internet and through various ways, whether it be FaceTime, on the phone. Another good way is a really good book, and if you don't have a really good book, a lot of them are downloadable for free now. And if it's a good story and the characters are really good, you will identify with one of the characters, and that's also connection. Give your pet a cuddle, or your kids a cuddle, or yourself a cuddle. That's also a really good way, and it does feel like you're getting a really, really, really nice, heartwarming hug from somebody. If you open your arms out wide and bring your arms into yourself like this and give yourself, a nice big good squeeze, and you will find that it brings a smile to your face and you are getting a hug. So there's no reason for any of us out there to not be able to improve our situation at the moment. We can find really creative ways of doing it. Another way is a mantra. I will go through that as I post videos. Tomorrow I plan on posting a gentle process for letting go of worrying thoughts that we can all do. And you can do it no matter where you are. It is better, obviously, to find some quiet time where you can be still at home, where most of us are, or in the garden. And for this process, I will post that tomorrow, I promise. As well, if you're somebody in an apartment, hopefully you have a balcony where you can get out in the fresh air. It's important to get fresh air at the moment. And if you don't have a balcony, even open the window and feel the air. Gratitude is also another thing, and I think that's the one that's going to get us through to the end of the quarantine restrictions that are in place at the moment. And like, isn't it a beautiful sunny day, and you can see all the spring flowers coming to life now, and the buds coming out on the cherry blossom trees, and the birds are singing, and we are blessed at the moment. And you know, we open our eyes every day, and that's a blessing in itself. So I will hopefully bring a lot of this to you over the coming weeks. And Sarah is posting videos at the moment. It's really important to move anxiety and worry and fear through the body by movement in the body as well. It's very important to do that, not just mentally. Do it in a physical way as well with body movement. Everything's energy, and it really and truly does work. Stay safe, everybody, and I'll be in touch. Thanks for listening. Bye.